Over the past few months, I've been secretly carrying out totally scientific and peer-reviewed research that has been used to inform the content of this video. Some of you might recall opening up YouTube on your mobile device and seeing a harmless little poll: who would play so-and-so in a live-action movie of Stardew Valley? A bit of harmless fun, right? Wrong. Now I've collated all your answers, and in this video I will reveal who will be cast in the upcoming totally real and legit Stardew Valley movie, once I get through to Hollywood. On a totally unrelated note, does anyone have the number for Hollywood, by the way? Asking for a friend. Is there like a Mrs. or Mr. Hollywood you need to call? Answers in the comments below. My friend will appreciate it greatly. Now, before we begin, let me go over the rules I set myself when I planned this video. The casting choices for each of the characters had to consider that the movie was going to be made now, in 2024. Therefore, obvious choices like Robin Williams as Linus, although perfect, could not be possible. In addition, the actors had to be age appropriate for the role. A young Felicia Day might make for the perfect Penny, but in 2024 she would not suit the role. Now, with that in mind, on with the show. Lights, camera, action! We begin with a firm fan favourite, Abigail. Abigail is a spouse of choice for many players regardless of gender or sexual orientation. A mind-delving, monster-slaying, rock-eating, badass musician with questionable parentage, the casting choices for Abigail needed to reflect not only her looks, but also have the depth to bear her soul, showcasing the conflict against her parents and the inner struggle as she attempts to discover the true nature of her lineage. The actors considered for the role were famous for playing Enid Sinclair, the best friend of Wednesday Addams, and Pip in A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, Emma has both a sweet and spicy side. She can play the lost puppy and the pit bull with ease. Speaking of Wednesday Addams, here she is. Jenna Ortega is everywhere right now. Poster girl for the 2024 Neo Goth, she's also playing the lead in the Beetlejuice sequel as the daughter of the original Goth princess, Winona Ryder. What can't Florence do? She's been in horror, drama, sci-fi, action. She can fight and she can act. Dye her hair purple and you could see Abigail come to life. If there's one person you don't want to mess with, it's Arya Stark. And who better to play someone with daddy issues than the actor who did such an amazing job in Game of Thrones? Those were the choices, but the winner was decided by all of you. I can now reveal that your Abigail for the totally real 2024 Stardew Valley movie is none other than Scream Queen herself, Jenna Ortega. She took a big 15-point lead over the second place Emma Myers. Well done, Jenna. We'll be in touch with your agent. Next in the casting seat is your choice for Sam. Poor Sam. His father left for the military and since his return has been unable to give his son the love he needs as he struggles with his own horrific post-war trauma. Lacking a strong male role model and stuck with a mother who, in her loneliness, finds comfort in the company of the only person to move into town in years, Sam finds solace in music. He has a band, coincidentally also consisting of bandmates with daddy issues. I'm beginning to sense a theme here. Anyway, let's look at the choices. Joe is famous for his portrayal of Steve Harrington, the cheeky, sometimes hapless yet well-meaning, lovable fool on Stranger Things. I could certainly see him take on the role of Sam, but did you? Girl Meets World star Peyton has been quiet the last few years after having his first kid and starring in the Netflix-produced trash movie He's All That. Maybe the role of Sam is what he needs to revive his career. Courtney rose to fame in the J.J. Abrams sci-fi hit Super 8 back in 2011, and although he's been pretty low-key since then, he hasn't stopped acting. He certainly looks the part, but could his relative obscurity be his downfall? He's got the looks, he's got the famous rockstar dad, and he's got the girl. Jake just tied the knot with Joe Keery's Stranger Things co-star Millie Bobby Brown. But does that mean he can play Sam? Well, I have in my hand the envelope containing the results, and I can now tell you that the role of Sam goes to Peyton. It's time to put down that child and restart your career, my dude. Don't call us, we'll call you. Up next, she's a nurse, an engineer, an inventor, and has a really toxic and overprotective dad. Oh damn, we really do have a terrible father trend in this game. Anyway, it's Maru. Maru is intelligent, extremely intelligent. I mean, she built a robot in her bedroom for crying out loud. Whoever is going to play her is going to need to bring out that intelligence as well as a level of independence of a young woman attempting to break free from her overbearing father. Your choices for Maru are famous for playing Iris West in The Flash, she's no stranger to variety. Her acting resume ranges from musicals to animation to action. But is she your Maru? Amanda rose to fame at a young age playing Rue in the Hunger Games trilogy, but she didn't stop there. She's been in Dear Evan Hansen, Across the Spider-Verse, and most recently in The Acolyte. Could this versatility make her the perfect choice for Maru? One actor who needs no introduction. If you don't already know who Zendaya is, you've been sleeping under a rock. I'll say nothing more on the matter. Anyway, here's a bunch of pictures of her so you can bask in her glory. The co-lead in the brilliant Netflix drama Ginny and Georgia, Antonia really looks the part of Maru. The character of Ginny is intelligent, independent, and has an overbearing mother. It's almost as though she was born to play Maru. I will now reveal your choice for Maru. Drumroll please. Of course, it's Zendaya, a clear winner of 53 points ahead of everyone else. Zendaya, pack your bags, and your Tom Holland will send you a WhatsApp. Now it's time for everyone's favourite money-hungry doctor, Harvey. Harvey is one of the older marriage candidates in the game. He's a qualified doctor, a dreamboat to many, but also a first-rate greedy. Who else would live on your farm for free and still charge you money when you're sick? Looking at the casting choices for Harvey, I went for older actors to fit the bill. Here were the options. He's everyone's favourite on-screen daddy right now. He was the father to Grogu in The Mandalorian and father figure to Ellie in The Last of Us. He can rock the moustache and the glasses too. Let's not forget that the ladies and men both love him. Famous for his excellent portrayal of Frodo Baggins, Elijah Wood has quite the range. Outside of Lord of the Rings, he has made notable appearances in Sin City, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and more recently Yellow Jackets. Talk about range. This guy can do it all. The good guy, the bad guy, the misunderstood psychopath. Playing Harvey should be no problem for Joaquin Phoenix. He practically looked like Harvey in the movie Her. The hottest thing in cinema right now, but is he too pretty to play Harvey? Or will being a sexy doctor bring some spice to the valley? I won't make you wait any longer. You voted for Pedro Pascal. Pedro, you won't need to look after a wayward child in this movie. Although you might get called daddy by the fans, we'll reach out soon. We're halfway through our casting choices, but do you agree? Do you have better alternatives? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe this video if you're enjoying it. Before we continue with our casting choices, I just want to take a second to acknowledge our wonderful channel members. At Tier 1, all channel members get an animal on my Stardew farm that I feature in my videos, and Shoutout. I'd like to give a huge thanks to Bim94, Brutal Pravis, Nintendo Gaming, Cozy Kita, Michelle Aromi, Shasta Cats, Rix, and Cactus Brain. If you'd like to support the channel, click the join button below. Right, Hollywood doesn't wait and neither can we. Let's crack on. Next up, we have that sweet, nature-loving, struggling artist, Leah. Let's look at the casting options. She first shot to fame playing the Doctor's assistant in Doctor Who. Karen has since taken the global stage as Nebula in Guardians of the Galaxy. But let's not forget her shy and nerdy dance-fighting expert Martha in Jumanji. Not quite the household name yet, Holland has had major roles in recent Teen Wolf movie as well as a string of TV shows. But could Stardew the movie be her ticket to fame and fortune? Deborah has played characters both sweet and saucy. You can see her in True Blood, Daredevil and Punisher, as well as playing Dungeons and Dragons with other famous actors. We do love a nerd. Another Game of Thrones alumnus on the list. Sophie also played Jean Grey in the X-Men movies. That's a lot of action, but can she be sweet? Give me a second here to open this envelope. Right, got it. Your casting choice for Leah in the Stardew Valley movie is Karen Gillan. Karen, darling, get your coat. We gotta hustle. He's a poet. He has luscious hair and a giant ego, but which actor did you choose to play Elliott? Sibling to superstar Chris Hemsworth, Liam has attained fame in his own right. He played Gale in the Hunger Games saga, and is Henry Cavill's replacement as Geralt in the Witcher series. Let's not forget that he was married to Miley Cyrus for a stint. Also part of the Hunger Games crew, Alex. Can I call you Alex? Thanks. Alex really shot to fame by playing Bjorn in the TV series Vikings, and had a recurring role in the more recent Bad Boys movies. He's pretty new to the acting scene, only really gaining traction since 2019 with a few television credits here and there. Yet, as a model, he's been around a while. Anyone can see that Luke Eisner is Elliott in non-pixel form. He's got the looks, the hair, and he's a musician in real life. He's got an impressive resume, working with some of the biggest names in Hollywood, such as Quentin Tarantino and Baz Luhrmann, to name but a few, and there's no denying he's got the face to play a pretty boy with an edge. But did he win your hearts? I'll be honest with you. This one was a no-brainer. There was always just going to be one clear winner here, with a massive 30-point lead. It's Luke Eisner. Luke, time to brush up on your blue steel. You're gonna need it. She's got the classic girl next door look. She's a teacher with an alcoholic mother, and she was my first ever wife in Stardew Valley. It's time to cast Penny. Abigail had a minor appearance in Stranger Things back in 2017, and then went on to star in a number of TV shows including The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina and the Netflix-produced Fate: The Winx Saga. Zoe gained recognition for her portrayal of Gracie Johansson in the show Orphan Black. She did an excellent job playing this complex character, which led to more opportunities in television and film. Her work spans a range of genres from thrillers to drama. Madison is probably best known for her recurring role as Talia in the series The Fosters, and as Patricia in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. She's appreciated for her ability to take on complex characters, often in dramatic and historical roles. May is known for her work both in front of and behind the camera. She's appeared in various TV shows including Curb Your Enthusiasm, Ballers, and Altered Carbon. Outside of acting, she has ventured into the world of comic books, creating and writing Rogues Gallery, a comic series. And I am happy to announce that playing my wife, Penny, as voted by you, is none other than Hannah Rose May. Hannah, I've already messaged your father for permission. Let's get hitched tonight. He's the mysterious philanderer of Pelican Town. He can commune with forest spirits and has exceptional magical abilities. Up next, let's cast the Wizard. The first of 4 household names for this character. Jeff Bridges has made a name for himself in Hollywood as both a successful movie star and television actor. No stranger to diverse and wacky roles, he's played good guys, he's played bad guys, stoners and cowboys. What a range! A man who needs little introduction. Jack Black is an actor who has a target market with every generation. From his early movies like The Cable Guy and High Fidelity to his more recent video game adaptations like Mario, Jack Black is the comedy rock god Hollywood can't seem to get enough of. But his recent controversial castings in Borderlands and Minecraft might mean he'll be out of work soon. He shot to fame in the Hangover series as the lovable oaf Alan. He then quickly became the most sought-after comedy relief. He now has recurring roles in a number of TV shows, both live action and animated. Everyone's favourite gun-toting Republican grump Ron Swanson is a role that made Nick Offerman a global name. No stranger to acting, Nick grew up acting on stage and has been around on screen since the mid-90s. He was most recently seen in The Last of Us and Umbrella Academy. Well, it looks like there's another video game franchise in store for your choice tonight. Mr. Jack Black! Never fear, Jack, we'll rescue you from the clutches of being a B-lister after the Minecraft movie releases. Finally, we have one of the most Marmite characters in Stardew Valley. Marmite's a British thing, and if you don't know what I mean by that, go look it up. You either love her or you hate her, it's Hayley. Known for her dual roles as Liv and Maddie in the Disney Channel show by the same name, she's also a successful pop singer, and is said to be appearing in the upcoming Powerpuff Girls live-action TV series. Who doesn't know this name? Her music alone is charting worldwide and can be heard on every other TikTok or Instagram reel. Before her music career skyrocketed, she did a lot more acting. Maybe we can bring her back to it. Natalie gained early recognition for her role as Dana Caldwell in the sitcom The Goldbergs, and later starred as Silver St. Cloud in Gotham. She's also well known for playing Lauren Strucker in the superhero series The Gifted, set in the X-Men universe. Not as well known as some of the others on this list, you might recognise Kaylee from her performance in the 2019 romantic drama Sunrise in Heaven. Besides acting, she has a background in theatre and has participated in various modelling projects. For the final time this evening, it is my pleasure to announce your casting choice. Playing Hayley, as decided by you, is Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina, we'll call your agent. Maybe you can sing a song for the credits too. There you have it, folks. Let's see those casting choices one last time for the totally real and not made up for the purposes of a YouTube video Stardew Valley live action movie. I know I haven't gone through every character, so comment below who you'd cast for the missing roles. Or do you disagree with any of the choices made? Think you can do better? Let me know below. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more Stardew Valley content in the future. Take care everyone and enjoy your night. Until next time.